Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Melody and you are listening to Melody's Musings. I have an essay for you today that is related to space exploration. I spent 20 years working in the space industry for NASA and Boeing. And during that 20 years, the entire time, as a matter of fact, I supported the International Space Station program. And I did a variety of things while I was there. Working for various teams, both technical and non-technical, wearing a lot of different hats. But one of the things that I always looked forward to was NASA's weekly newsletter that was sent out by email. And one day I was reading it as usual on my lunch hour. And this was back in 2006, and I noticed that NASA was sponsoring a contest, an essay contest, under the title of Why Space Exploration is So Vital to Our Nation. And I decided to enter, and so I did. And out of 400 entries, this one won, second runner-up, and a spot in the NASA magazine that they put out once a month, or that they used to put out once a month. I don't know if they still do or not. Anyway, so I'm going to share this with you. It's called A Case for Space Exploration. The year is 2026. A plasma-powered spacecraft carrying 6 astronauts that left Earth only 39 days ago has arrived in Mars orbit and is about to attempt the first manned landing in human history on the Red Planet, a continuing chapter in the vision for space exploration. The eyes of the entire world are riveted to virtual television screens around the globe. Humankind holds its breath as the spacecraft touches down safely. The 21st century heroes inside prepare to step out onto the surface of Mars. Have you ever stopped to think that today's 10-year-olds represent the generation that will walk on Mars 20 years from now? Just imagine, it could be your children or grandchildren who will then be ready to and able to take our nation's vision for space exploration to the next level. They will be living and working in environments never before experienced by humankind, upon planets light years away from Mother Earth. Like all space explorers before them, they will write a new chapter in history, charting a course into distant regions of the vast universe. Along the way, they'll use advanced technology that will not only enable safe transport of humans into deep space, but will sustain life for longer periods of time than currently possible. Like the crucial opening notes of a highly touted concert, they will set the tone for what is sure to be an unforgettable journey of the human spirit. They will beckon the entire world to unite, to watch, and to listen to a cosmological symphony of sights and sounds never before experienced by humans on Earth. Why should any of this matter to the average American today? What significance does space exploration play in our daily lives anyway? Wouldn't it be far better for America to focus its vast resources on improving life for all people on Earth, instead of spending billions of dollars exploring space to simply satisfy our insatiable curiosity, compete with other countries for bragging rights, or just because we can? Unfortunately, that's what many Americans think. The fact is, for over 40 years, America's space program has been producing what are commonly known as spin-offs, products and technologies originally developed for use by astronauts living and working in space, but which are now manufactured, sold, and used by millions of people every day here on Earth. Most people are unaware that these spin-offs are a direct result of the nation's space program. The list is, to put it mildly, astronomical and growing steadily every year. Here are just a few examples. When was the last time you used a cell phone to call another country around the world? Or watch disaster victims being cut out of a vehicle using cutting-edge search and rescue technology on satellite television? When was the last time you heard about paramedics using life shears to cut an accident victim out of a badly damaged car? Or witnessed weather scientists forecast a hurricane and accurately pinpoint its exact location, size, wind speeds, and estimated time of landfall? Have you ever sat with an ill or injured person at an intensive care unit and marveled at the technology that enables one nurse to monitor vital signs of several patients simultaneously? Have you ever enjoyed the comfort of a soft temper foam mattress at the end of a long, hard day at work? Were you ever offered needle biopsies to detect cancer as opposed to invasive surgery? All of the technologies mentioned above are direct byproducts of or made possible by America's space program. What is the price tag for all of this technological development? Amazingly, the entire space program amounts to less than 1% of the annual federal budget, only a fraction of which is spent on developing new technologies. Why should America support the vision for space exploration? Space exploration not only inspires humans to reach beyond the bounds of Earth, but through incredible innovation ultimately leads to improvement of life for all people on Earth. In the final analysis, we can do both. Now, can you think of a good reason why we shouldn't? Mission Control. As we stand on the surface of Mars, America makes a quantum leap for all mankind in the vision for space exploration and the quest to go to the Moon, Mars, and beyond on this historic day in the year 2026. I'm actually old enough that I remember when astronauts first stepped foot on the moon. I was just a young child back then. I believe I was about 9 years old. And I was outside playing, and I'll never forget my mother standing in the doorway at our house calling us all in to watch the astronauts step foot on the moon for the first time on our little black and white television set in the living room. That was a moment in time that I will never forget. And those of you who are around my age, 6 decades or more of life, you probably remember that as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is the trophy that I got for writing that article that I just shared with you. It's a little worse for wear, and I tried to shine it up a little bit, but it's kind of old. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed listening to that essay. And I will say that, you know, prior to working for the space program, I actually worked in social services for about 3 years, and I used to be adamantly on the side of, hey, we shouldn't be spending money on space when we got so many problems here on Earth that we need to take care of. But as I indicated in the article, you know, really we can do both. We can take care of people here on Earth and go to space. And I've got a special feature here in my home that is related to space that I will share with all of you on a separate video. So stay tuned to this channel for more content. And I'm glad you stopped by today. Hope you come back and see me again soon. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.